Right, so first try out of one dual cameras, but also the media mod and the mic setup, and also what I could have done is I could have attached the wireless to the wireless mics to the DJI and gone through that way, but I didn't do it. But let's see what we've got. We'll go from we'll see how this goes. Just a little ride, just take the bike out for a bit, see how the sound is. This is with the visor open. Obviously I'm not doing very much. Alright, let's get the visor down. Obviously I've got to keep my vent closed, so I'll get the upper vent open, get a bit of air in here. Alright, bit of traffic out here. What's the time? 2:30, so it's not school time yet. Oh, it's school holidays anyway, so it shouldn't be shouldn't cause any problems. Must just be busy. Right, so that's my visor's steaming up already, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. I'll open that up again. Right, let's let that clear that a bit, clear my glasses, because of course I wasn't sensible enough to wear my contact lenses today, but this is just a trial, so normally I would have my lenses on, so the steaming wouldn't be a problem just inside the vent. Right, there we go. Right, let's just get a little run out on the bike. So going 20 miles an hour with the vent, with the visor open. See how this sounds. Obviously hoping I'm picking up the engine noise. That can also be helped when I add on the other mic on the DJI, but we'll just see what it picks up in a moment. So I'm still on lower mode. Let's raise that. There we go. So yeah, still doing 20 miles an hour. I don't expect to have any problems while I'm doing this kind of speed. It's only going to be when I'm travelling a little bit faster, but we'll see. It's quite a windy day. I do have the dead cat on the internal mic, so that should be all right. I can also obviously connect the GoPro over to the Cardo unit and just see how that gets on, but I've not done it at the moment. Let's just open this a bit. Oh, that's better. But right, we're doing 35 miles an hour, so let's see what this sounds like with this ride open. I mean, I think that's going to be blowing straight into the mic like that, but we'll see. I mean, it's all going to be a nice little learning curve to start with. I mean, I've been using the DJI for a year and a half, I suppose, and love the camera, brilliant, but I could never get the audio right. Let's close this down. We are doing 40 mile an hour now. Yeah, I could never get the audio right, so this hopefully will work. I've now got the adapter actually for the DJI. I got the one, so the adapter was released to go out with the DJI Osmo Action 4, and I picked that up. It works perfectly in the free. I've tried it with my different mics and the wireless mics, and it records wonderfully. So, you know, that was missing unfortunately for such a long time, but you know, more than happy with this. We'll just see. Now I think what I'll do is I'll just go round onto the A12. It's just starting to rain, and I'm going to go round to the A12 just because I want to get some 50 mile an hour and just see how this sounds at 50 mile an hour while going down the A12. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. Being hopeful there, Dean, that he was going to get 50 mile an hour, although I'm doing 42 at the moment. So what's going on today then? A little bit of sneaky filtering. The fires are open while we're at these little speeds. Getting much air movement through while that's happening. Okay, that's about as much filtering as I'm going to get with that there. Unless he sits back a bit. No, he's not. Oh, has he seen me now? Thank you, mate. He's got me. Right. There we are. Wow, that really smelt bad, that truck. Don't know what it had in the back, but it's not good, that's for sure. Right, keep it just cranked just slightly. I mean, it doesn't, unfortunately with the Alpha 71, these visors don't bloody stay open. It's really annoying because it's such a great helmet, but yeah, it does, they do drop down when you're riding. But we'll just have it down like that just for a second, so keep some air coming in. I wonder what's going on today then. What's happening with all this traffic? I'll just probably just swing around the other side and come back down the other side. If I can get, I don't think I can get onto it from that one. I'm not sure. Maybe. I know you can from the Marks Tave at junction, but I don't know if you can from the Stanway junction. So the idea is just to get a nice little 20-minute bit of film in now, and just judge sound quality and picture quality. You know, the beauty of having the two cameras on is I can play about, and if I'm wearing my modular helmet, I can simply just go with the wireless adapter, the full aim, and just connect the internal mic straight to that, and then send that through to whichever of the cameras. As I've checked it on the DJI and it worked really, really well. I've not checked it on the road yet. That will be the next stage, just to see how that one goes. But obviously I've got a few mounts I can use and just put them up in different places. You know, I can have two cameras, one facing forward, one facing backwards. I don't want to go down the route of getting the 360 because simply I just don't like the view that it gives. It looks too warped to me, and I don't like that. So I'll stick with these and just see what kind of videos I can get. You know, I've got the France trip coming up, and I plan to do a lot of filming. I mean, I did a lot of filming last year in France, and then all of the audio was gone, and it was an absolute nightmare. You know, to lose everything in one go, you know, to have no audio, no workable audio apart from when I wasn't moving, you know, just ridiculous. So I can't go through that again. And it was, you know, there's been lots of people who've been saying it with the DJI, how bad the connection was to mics, and it didn't seem to matter whether you were using the TRSs to TRS you know, adapters. It was making no difference. As I say, the actual adapter that they've made now does seem to have cured that problem, but without recording while I'm moving, I won't know. So the idea will be that when I'm moving, if I'm filming and I'm wearing the modular helmet, I will have the audio going through the Cardo. I'll stick it through the Cardo simply because I can, as much as it won't catch the ambient sound, I'll have the ambient sound coming from the other camera, and I'll be able to mix the two audios. I mean, I'm saying it like I've done it all and it's all going to be okay. You know, I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing when it comes to editing, and I still detest the editing section of it. But and I'm trying a new editor as well, so that'll be good. So I've just changed over to CapCut, and we'll just see how that one, how easy that one is. I was using VideoPad before, and I found it was glitchy. It was, you know, there was a lapse on it. You know, I really struggled, and then when I cancelled my subscription to it, it gave me nothing. It actually gave me nothing. I just, you know, there was nothing from it. Yeah, there is. I can get back onto the A12. That's fine. I'll go around and come back on the A12. Right, really, really windy out there. So let's just see what we can get with this. Just want to come round. I'm going to go for a couple of rides over the next few, that well, not Saturday, but I'm going into work on Sunday, so I will go for a nice ride then. And yeah, that should be, I won't be filming that, but I will be, I'm not going to record everything that I do. These are just little tests, and then I shall go for a little ride. I need to move that, adjust that one. I know that I think I've got horizon lock on there, which will be fine, but it looked alright when I looked on the screen. I'm talking about the DJI here. I'm looking at the camera that's sitting right at an angle, but you know, it should be okay. Right, let's go on to the A12 and get a little bit more speed up. Hear the tiger roar. Right, that was the visor up, now the visor down. Here we go. So doing 60 mile an hour, I'm gonna have to slow down because it's just, we're in the 50 here and it will just come down. There we go, just slow it down a bit. So I'll come onto back onto the 70 in a second, although it says 70 now. I haven't been on the road for a little while. Perhaps those roadworks have gone. Looks like it. Okay, there we go. So up to 70 mile an hour. A lot of wind noise in the helmet. I've deliberately not put any plugs in because I wanted to see, you know, how bad it was inside the helmet. I've not got my music playing. I will put that on in a second so we can see what it's like there. So we'll stick to this and see how bad that gets at 70 mile an hour. I mean, I've got no real need to record at 70 mile an hour or above. It's just sometimes things can happen and you want to just catch stuff, and if I'm going to be doing lots of different recordings, it would be nice to just, you know, check everything out properly, you know, be able to catch things. Shouldn't matter really if I'm doing 70 mile an hour. I think probably the Cardo will be better for the 70 mile an hour because it cuts out all but the voice, and if that's what you've got going on, you know, then that will be all right. There, I'm losing my DJI. There we go. Right, get that up there like that. Oops, don't want to lose it. Came very, very loose there when I come through. So hey Cardo, music on. Hey Cardo, music on. Did I turn the cardo unit off? I don't remember turning it off. Right, so that's cardo coming on. There we go, right, okay. Hey cardo, music on. Right, so that's turning my music up a little bit, just to see whether it comes through in the recording. I mean, I don't know how good this mic's going to be at picking up ambient noise. We'll see in a moment. Hopefully it'll all be good. I just this is just a chance for me to check out the cameras in the dual recording mode here, and then to see how I do with the editing, and hopefully it'll all be brilliant. Okay, cam's sitting okay there, and I didn't even tighten it up too much, so if it did move it would be okay. It's just as long as I know it's not going to come off. Right, let's end this here and see how we're done.